Today I want to talk to you about sensitivity and sensibility. Now the connection of these two, the combination of these two, is a high intelligence. That both are needed, right? Often we see emotions, when we're taken over by emotions, it makes no sense. And people that are over-emotional, they can't see past this one single emotion, so they get completely trapped into a time frame that doesn't allow them to experience life as it is. So basically, over-emotional people cannot see the world as it is. So they're constantly getting hurt because somebody has said something, or they only are in tune with their own emotions, right? Because somehow they forget that everybody has emotions. Maybe they're not shown in the same way, right? At the same time, if we just see intelligence alone, I mean, who has the need for just a cunning, mean intelligence? We do need to be in contact, right, with our emotions. And I think we all have either been there or have seen, somebody that's just intelligent, without emotions. And really their eyes are empty. There's nothing in them. So that's not what we want. We want the continuum on both, the dance of these both emotions. Of this both experiences, let's say. Right? So what we see, and we can see it either in ourselves or in others. Things become very obvious with others, right? But it requires awareness to really practice into awareness. Who are we and how are we showing up? Always the question, right? So, it's also, this idea of like, oh, I'm sensitive, that also causes one to go into the victim stage, right? So we have a responsibility for our emotional self, the way we are feeling, right? So anybody that says something to us or reacts something to us that it's not the way we wanted it to go, and we allow that to determine our experience, it means that we're really weak. And this needs to be strengthened, right? And it also means that there are, in the weakness, we're really focused on the lower emotional states of anger, of disappointment, of whatever it is, right? The point is to cultivate, fine-tune our emotions, that we can respond to things with feelings and have the sensitivity to really understand what's happening. Rather than be victimized or blame others, right? And take that responsibility. Now we need to use logic, right? Of what was said, how it was said, and take that responsibility within us to cultivate this higher state. So we know who we are, we know where we're coming from. So when somebody's criticizing us, either they know us or don't know us, we can stand in a firm ground of where we're coming from. Because these two need to dance together again. Right? And the way to cultivate them is through meditation, is through applying knowledge that we're not the only ones on the planet. We actually share experiences with many, right? And to remember that everybody's having their own experience, if we like it or not, if it agrees to us or not. Because now we're dancing with this sense of ego. if we're just feeding the ego, that really makes us unconscious, right? Because the ego feeds only in the unconscious state. When we're aware, when we're in a moment where we're challenged or opinionated or whatever it is, when we're coming in that place from awareness, then we have responsibility for it, whatever it is, rather than going with the wind here and now. Okay? So developing, fine-tuning, where we are feeling life for ourselves, our own experience, and also those around us, that we could respect and engage in relationships with people we know and we don't know. Because blaming others is not the path. Why? Because it's not realistic. It's giving our own power to somebody that doesn't understand what's happening within. Even if they love us, even if they're our parents, even if they're our kid, even if they're a partner for life, right? They're still see the world through their eyes. So it's our responsibility to be able to translate, if that's what we want, our emotions, our actions with intelligence and care for us and for others. And that's what we're talking about, empowering ourselves to be the best that it could be for ourselves. Thank you.